This film's really personal to me, being a stuntman for 20 years, so it's amazing that Ryan could bring that to life. But we really wanted to celebrate, like, crews and the magic behind the scenes and the people that make those movies and
I'm Ryan Gosling, and I did almost none of my own stunts in this movie. No, let me just say, look out for this. There's Logan Holiday. Are you in the audience? Where's Logan? Logan's right here. Logan broke the Guinness World Record for most canon rolls in a film in this movie. 8.5 rolls. 8.5 rolls. And there's a moment in the film where he buckles me in for a stunt he's about to do. And after it happens, I come out of the car and he pats me on the back for a stunt he just did. But what I love about this movie is that in any other film you would never know that, but in this movie you do. It's an opportunity to finally acknowledge the stunt performers, the incredible contribution that they make to movies. So many of our favorite moments they created. And I want to say that we talked about you every day on set. We were every day saying, what about the audience? What are they going to want? What don't they want? Let's give them something else. Let's give them the thing. They already know that. Let's not, come on. They know this. They know this. Let's do this. Let's show them. And so I just want to say, it's so nice to finally meet you. It's so nice to see your faces. And to have you be the first audience to see the film. So thank you so much for coming. Love you.
Sequence was something that you were really looking forward to, and then when you saw it tonight, how did it make you feel the way it turned out?
I would say that final sequence with the helicopter. Oh my God. I was like, there's more, and it's coming, and there's more, and there's more. Yes! So overall, it was electricity, you know, and just to also be able to watch this movie with the best audience in the world. Thank you. You're the reason why we do it. It's for you. Ryan said it perfectly in the beginning of all this, that we thought about you every single day, and this entire team could not have done it without, you know, you in our hearts.
I wanted to talk a little bit about the style of the film. Everybody had awesome outfits. Was there any specific costume that you loved the most, or did you steal anything from the set?
I stole quite a lot of my costumes.
All those
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't. This is the time to confess, but I have the Hawaiian jumpsuit from the Sydney.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, talk to Sarah costume about it.
Okay. Put that under losses.
Thank you.
Put that against
I really
the
wanted that
residual.
jumpsuit. No, you're wearing my favorite costume.
I stole it.
Yeah. That's a real thing. That was the we found that online on eBay.
That's where I found them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the real one?
I bought it. Yeah, I bought
Oh,
it.
amazing. Oh yeah, cool.
I'm just trying to be y'all. I just, it's amazing. Anybody else have a great costume?
Do you know what I definitely didn't take? I renamed my wig the Badger. Because she had a life of her own. She really did. And unlike Gail, I was a good girl and I didn't take anything, and I should have, shouldn't I? All the cool gear, the trainers, and yeah. Note to self, steal more things.
Right. Take it from Blunt here.
I have a Metal Storm Crew t-shirt. Yeah, it's my pajama tee.
I do have an 87 North cap because I am a stunt woman now.
Yeah.
As you know, the
You're an
helicopter
executive
sequence.
producer on
She
that.
did.
Can we talk a little bit about the amazing chemistry that you, Emily, and Ryan had? And also great comedic rhythm. Did you do any prep work to kind of find that moment, or was it pretty
We have some
natural?
trust games we could show you guys that are really good for chemistry. I got very lucky. I have the best sparring partner ever. That's sparring, but I say sparring, but we also love spas, but we love a spa. Yeah, that's kind of how we bonded. We went and got scrubs,
Emily could create chemistry with the trash can, so she just came. She brought that blunt force to this movie.
Oh boy. That's it. Fall Guy 2 title. Blunt Force. Got it.
I did understand though that it was your idea, was it not, to bring the love story into this film? No, Ryan, right? That's what I heard. Someone was
on the line. That's your better light. I don't know where you're backing up.
I'll explain. We were talking about motivations for characters, and there was a little bit of a love element in it, but it was like, what's a stronger motivation for any character than love? And Ryan's an amazing actor, as you know, and he gets to do all these different talents. He can be a great romantic lead, he can do comedy, he can do action, and we were starting to see this film had all of it, and we could lean into all of those skills that he has, and it got really exciting at that point. But yes,
He can do drugs.
You can do drugs.
Oh, we got to do drugs.
Amazing.
Dundee, I did some Dundee on this movie. No, but I was so inspired by David and Kelly. They have such a beautiful love story. They make these movies together, and they treat their crew and everyone, their actors, like family, and it's beautiful to watch the way that they are as a couple and the way that they work together. There was inherently a love story already at the heart of this movie with the two of them. So it felt like if we were gonna get meta about it,
I'm crying right now.
I love that. I'm gonna bring an audience question. From Hannah. There are stunts in this film that haven't been seen in years without CGI. Was that a goal from the beginning, or did that happen in the process?
That was for me.
Yes, please.
Just repeat.
Wait, what?
Hannah, remember when you ran the stunt department
when I
for
ran the
those
stunt
6 months, yeah?
Wait,
it's my question for you, and I've never had the guts to ask.
we're gonna give it a go. Say it again, please.
It went away, but it was about. It's a question from Hannah in the audience. Hannah, I'm sorry. I thought it was a bit. There's been so many bits this week. From Hannah in the audience, she wants to know. She said there are so many stunts in this film that haven't been done in years without the use of CGI. Was your goal to do it without CGI the whole time, or did that evolve in the process?
No, it was our goal. Because it was a love letter to stunts and a love letter to the crews that make these movies, and we knew we had to be authentic in that world. And look, I love my visual effects friends and brethren, but this was the movie we really had to be true to the roots of stunts.
How about Logan's record-breaking cannon roll?
Yeah, Logan!
And next to him is Ben Jenkins. Stand up.
Yes. Ben took my cars to him.
Ben got set on fire 8 times in that scene. Anytime you got hit by a car, set on fire, did anything cool and parkoury, that was Ben.
Fuck yes, Ben. Okay, this is a question from Emily in the audience. Nearly all the actors got to role play doing another role in the filmmaking process. If any of you could swap your current expertise in acting, directing, writing, producing for another role in the filmmaking process, what would you do instead?
I mean, obviously,
because they really run Hollywood. So, yeah. What were you gonna say?
I mean, I would not be the writer, I'd be a stuntman, because obviously this is the night to do that. So that was an easy one for me. Except for my crippling fear of heights, which might hinder.
I don't know, I'd like to be background in one of those alien costumes. That was pretty cool. Those guys got a lot of laughs. Yeah, that would have been cool to be some BG.
Okay. We have a question about the dog from Alex. Can you tell us about the dog?
Wow. Well, it's
He's gone now. He lives with someone else.
Again, it was another sort of inspired idea from our creative sessions, and we wanted to bring this additional character into the mix. I think when you're in an action scene, you're always trying to give yourself problems to solve to make the choreography fresh. Rain is good, ice is good, and then adding an animal on set is always great. And then just the character just took life. So.
Yeah, that and the dog is a Kelpie, which is an Australian dog. And it's actually 2 girl dogs.
You also had a cockatoo.
It's also, Ava used to have a dog named Hugo, who was a Belgian Malinois, who was her attack dog, and he only spoke French. He's passed now, so this is my homage to him. He's that dude. He was a bon garçon.
Okay. I have to ask this. Ryan, you're always in great shape, but can you talk more about what you and everyone in this film did to prepare for the physicality, or was it just all the stunt work?
Ryan does a lot of Pilates. I don't know.
That was the training?
Yeah, he loves Pilates. That kind of does it for you, right?
Pilates, definitely Pilates.
That's the only training anyone did to participate in this film? No one had any stunt training?
No, they all did. They all did, yeah. Sorry, though they all had excessive stunt training with our fabulous stunt coordinator out there, Chris O'Hara. Where's he? Chris and the team and everyone, rehearsed their fight scenes for weeks. And the thing that you do when you're on an 87 North film, that's how we do it. Kelly and I make sure our cast is ready to go.
Made sure everybody had the time and space to be prepared. I love that. Okay, another question from the audience. For those of you who have worked on this type of giant action blockbuster that's a little bit parodied in this film, how accurate is this film in representing the process without the murder part?
Incredibly accurate. Right?
Totally.
Very, very accurate. I feel like there's always a bit of chaos. Like the bigger the movie gets, the more chaotic it seems to get. The third act is usually being written as you're shooting it.
Absolutely.
It felt like
Maybe ours was too.
Yeah, I have no idea how that happens, by the way.
It felt like there were a couple of kind of very meta Tropic Thunder type days.
Yes. But it is sometimes Hollywood is, the making of a movie is truth is is stranger than fiction, and it's crazy stuff that happens on set. And so it's not so much murder, but other things.
But also, what was like the film is everyone's very, very committed to getting the film to that end goal. Everyone is in love with their film, so I think one of the love stories is how much everyone is in love with what they're doing. And that's very much like a real set. That's very much like a real movie where everyone is just committed to putting their best foot forward and coming in and trying stuff. And what you did beautifully every single day was to create a very safe space every day to just try things and say, can we do this?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I want to say too that it feels like we hope that it's reflective of how much the crew gives to every film. And there's so many, cynical movies about movie making, but the truth is, I feel like, in my experience anyway, and I think we all kind of feel the same, is that the crew cares so much, they give so much. It's amazing on every level. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's a prop, even if it's a mug. The person will bring out 10 mugs and they'll have broken one of the handles and glued it back because they thought that maybe it broke at one point, but it's sentimental value to you. So you would love that mug, and the things that no one will ever notice, but they put so much love and attention to every detail, and they really give everything of themselves for the movies, and they get no credit. So it was just, they get a credit at the end, but it goes pretty fast. And it was really just so fun to try to, even on some small level, reflect like how much they care and how much they give for the film.
The film mentions this about the lack of an Oscar for stunt people and those crews. Can you talk a little bit about why you think that is and what it would take to change that and get them the recognition?
Well, I do feel it's changing, and there's been a group of stunt people working inside the Academy now for several years that are really going through the process. And and I do think, you saw what happened on the awards the other night. It was a piece that we got to make, Kelly and I got to produce for the awards that shine a light on it, and they were so gracious to champion it and introduce it. I think the Academy wants it, and I think it's going to happen. It's just the process that needs to. And it's not going to happen. Go back now after that great tribute.
Amazing. I think last question. Anybody have some favorite moments or outtakes or things that happened to you on set? Anything you're going to take with you or look back at?
Do you know what I found kind of crazy? Sorry, jumping in. It just really moved me at the time, and then again, this is the third time I've seen it, but it always does something profound to me. When you see our boy falling from the helicopter down onto the, what's it called?
An airbag.
Thank you. Down onto the airbag. I thought there was a more technical term.
Yeah.
And his father in real life, who's a stuntman, was there waiting for his son on the airbag. And it really, really moved me deeply. That's not something that is a normal thing to see every day. And every time I've seen it, these guys, 87 North, they have the kind of caliber of people that are the finest stunt men and women in the world. And to see him falling and his dad to be waiting for him was just so kind of a parallel of how the film had been, a complete family on every level in every department, and it was really made an impact on me that day.
Yeah, so his dad, Bob Brown, it was Troy Brown who did the fall. Bob Brown actually had done a record-breaking fall into that bag. Am I correct, Chris? Yes.
For the SAG Awards.
Yeah. Was it for the Stunt Awards? The Tourist Awards. Was he on fire? On fire. On fire, yes. Thank you, Kelly. On fire. So that bag had all this history, and he had actually sold it to a group in South Africa. Shut up, man. And we sourced it, got it back up here so Troy could train with it, and we used it as the prop and the real bag, but also the prop in the movie. So.
And he signed the bag after he fell right next to his dad's name.
Awesome.
It was also a personal record for Troy, which was really exciting to give to him as well.
Totally.
Thank you for making this ode to movies and to stunt people. And be sure you write it in